Good morning, dear students. Hope you are feeling well today. Welcome to the English class. The topic of the lesson is the USA diversity, the art of thinking independently together. In the United States, a person can take credit only for what they have achieved by themselves. Americans get no credit at all for having been born into a rich family. In the United States, that would be considered an accident of birth. The self-made man or woman is still very much the ideal in the 20th century America. The American social system has, of course, made it possible for Americans to move relatively easy up the social ladder. Dear students, in an average American English dictionary, there are more than 100 words that have self as a prefix. Let's study some of the examples. Self-confidence, self-control, self-criticism, self-deception, self-discipline, self-esteem, self-improvement, self-importance, self-interest, and self-respect. Please use speculations and deductions about beliefs, values, and attitudes of American cultural character. Now, dear students, answer the question: which of these is a fact, a deduction, or a speculation? Number 1. Such a large number of self words in the English language makes me think that Americans might like themselves a lot. Number 2. In the dictionary at wiktionary.org, there are 109 entries in the category English words prefixed with self. Number 3. Over 100 words with self might have made their way into the language to reflect the Americans' attitude to individual success through self-improvement. Number 4. Any people with a focus on an individual must have a lot of self-words in their language. And number 5. Over 100 English words couldn't have made it into the language in one day. Now please, check your answers. Number 1. Might like. A speculation. Number 2. It's a simple fact. Number 3. It's a speculation. Number 4. Might have. It's a deduction. And number 5. Could have made is a deduction. Dear students, let's study the rule. We are going to match the points of the first part with the ABC of the second part and find out the meanings of the modals. Number 1. Fact, no other options. Express 100% of certainty is used through past, present, future forms, simple, continuous, and perfect ones, in active and passive. Number 2. Deduction based on past evidence, which expresses 90% of certainty, is expressed through must plus perfect infinitive. Number 3. Possibility for present or future, which is under 50% of certainty, is expressed through could, may, might plus infinitive. Number 4. Logically possible about the past, which is 99% of certainty, is expressed through couldn't or can't plus perfect infinitive. Number 5. Deduction based on present evidence, 90%, is expressed through must plus infinitive. Number 6. Possibility for past, which is under 50% of certainty, is expressed through could, may, or might plus perfect infinitive. And finally, logical improbability about the present, which is 99%, is expressed through can't plus infinitive. Now, dear students, open your students' books and go to page 278. Answer the questions on the facts given in exercise 2A, page 278 student books. Let's read the questions together. Which non-fact sentences in exercise 2A refer to the present? What goes after the modals of deductions, speculations? Number 2. Which non-fact sentences in exercise 2A refer to the past? What goes after the modals of deductions, speculations? Number 3. Which non-fact sentences in exercise 2A mean that we are sure something didn't happen in the past? 4. In whose mind, the speakers or readers, does the modality happen? Is it objective or subjective? Number 5. Does the modality refer to the moment of speaking, or is it true at all times? Now let's check your answers. Dear students, study these examples and pay attention to the modal verbs and infinitives given in red. Study the meaning of the structure modal verb plus infinitive. Example: Rick is waiting for Katie with another friend. Where is Katie? The action refers to the present. Let's look at the examples. Number 1. She must be on the bus. Rick is almost sure about it. Number 2. She might come soon. It is possible that she will come soon. Number 3. She could be lost. It is possible that she is lost. Number 4. She may be looking for us in the wrong room. It is possible that she is looking in the wrong room. 5. She can't be at home. He is sure she isn't at home. Now let's have a look at another modal. Modal verb plus perfect infinitive. Rick is thinking about yesterday. Where was Katie last night? Pay attention that the action refers to the past. Number 1. She must have forgotten about our date. He is sure that Kate has forgotten about the date. Number 2. She might have worked late. It is possible that she worked late. Number 3. She could have taken the wrong bus. It is possible she took the wrong bus. Number 4. She may have felt ill. It is possible she felt ill. And number 5. She can't have stayed at home. He is sure she didn't stay at home. Let's practice the modals of deduction and speculation. Use the modal. The post, Ohio hospital can forced camo on Amish girl. Must be about the Amish girl of people not wanting chemotherapy for a girl from their community who has cancer. I know that the Amish people are very religious and they don't use almost any modern technologies. If the community insists on no chemo for the girl, she might die without the treatment she needs. Now, dear student, read the internet post headlines and guess what the post could be about. Please, using the previous example, try to use models of deduction and speculations in your statements. And finally, Let us recap all the lesson vocabulary and grammar, and please use the self-vocabulary and models of deduction and speculation for describing your character traits. Use the model below. I always think about my friends first, so I might have self-sacrifice in my deeds. I didn't panic when I got lost in the forest. That proves I must have had a lot of self-control at that moment.